Alright, here we go, baby. My name is House. Knock on my door. I'ma cure you like you ain't never been cured before. My name is House. You ain't not like me, but you're gonna survive. Oh, my name is House. I'm gonna cure everyone in the world. I got my team. I got my crew. I'm in the house. My name is House. Cigarette drop. So, practicing this streaming nonsense. Thought I might talk about Quentin Tarantino. I'm not sure I have enough viewers to make this viable. Currently downloading The Running Man. Oh, hi, me. What's going on, me? Let's see what we got here. Let's how to work this stupid thing. I'm in the top spot in my chat right now. So I'm downloading The Running Man. You know what's interesting about this is that there's like at least a 10-second delay. Oh, this is fun. Well, for now, it'll just be a stream about me doing nothing. Isn't too far from reality. Yeah, YouTube sucks. Is that what you want me? You want me to talk about why YouTube sucks? Is that what you want me? You want me to talk about why YouTube? How it stinks? All right. Well, I'll just stick around here for a little while in case anybody's interested. And if not, that's okay. I don't take it too personally. Oh, you maintain that hell is not being able to love? That's interesting. Oh. Well, I'm gonna watch The Running Man. I have to make it quiet enough so that there's no copyright. Sweet. What drop? I don't know. What's wrong, sweets? So I put The Running Man on. It's done by this guy, Edgar Wright, who I'm not a big fan of his movies.
I'm not angry. I'm not asking for special treatment. Okay? Sarah's doing the best.
Oh, and it's got immediately the dork from it's got the dork from Dexter.
Say that again. I'll keep you and your kid out on your ass. Then you're gonna be able to guilt me. I need to work. She said a few for last weekend. That ain't on me. Mother Jacob spoke to a union rep about radiation exposure one time. You got your daughter. Your nuts getting fried. Take the win. Bye-bye. Sick kid in my office. You know I didn't bring her here to kill you. I brought her to slap yourself bouncing your face off this desk. This is you. Not Edward.
Hey, you, tough guy. Are you man enough to risk it all? Today is your last chance of the year to be on The Running Man. If you can duck the boys in black, the public, and the Cones Hunters for 30 days, you'll run away with $1 billion new dollars. Go on. I'll give you a head start. Catch me if you can, motherfuckers. Woo! I've got the cash if you've got the balls. Don't miss the final run of the season.
Don't worry. Daddy's not that crazy.
Oh, is somebody else watching? My exciting, live stream?
Welcome back to Speed the Wheel, where a big bone badass bets bravely to bag big bucks. Am I right, bud?
I'm watching The Running Man.
Wheel go. But for $100 new, the capital of France is A. Marseille, B. Lyon, or C. Paris. C. Correct. How many lavatories does a neck pair Flying V luxury jetliner have? Is it A4, B5, or C6?
Say me, bud.
It's C6.
Rich are even more full of shit than Daddy thought.
Hey there, Camille Dimitrescu. What's shaking? I'm trying out this streaming thing. I'm watching The Running Man. So I apologize ahead of time that this is boring as fuck. How are you? What's new with you? What country are you in? How's life? Yeah, it's weak sauce. That's what they call it. That's what the cool kids call it these days. When I was a kid, we would call it lame. Have you seen The Running Man? I don't see how anything can beat the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That thing's a classic. Apropos means appropriate, I'm guessing. This is my cat, Geek. Very exciting. Very exciting YouTube shit. Don't step on the keyboard. So the main character has a wife and a kid. She's black, and so is the kid. So he's a DEI husband, which is fine.
Babe, I can't let you do that.
Have you seen The Running Man? I'm not a big fan of Edgar Wright. Scott Pilgrim was kind of cheesy. Shaun of the Dead was cheesy, as they used to say in my time. You guys call it cringe. I don't even know what else he's done. He was supposed to do Ant-Man and the Wasp, or the first Ant-Man. I'll say that this movie doesn't start off with a bang. It starts off pretty boring. Mm-hmm. This movie doesn't start off with all the cool those things. Will enjoy your opinions either way. Oh, cool. What country are you in? And yeah, that's important to see where you're coming from. This movie doesn't really start off with a bang the way the Arnold Schwarzenegger one did. The Running Man. Romania, that's got to be interesting. I wish I lived in Europe. You can travel anywhere you want, right? You can travel to Germany, you could travel to Italy. It's pretty amazing. All we got here in Toronto is Niagara Falls and nothing. And I won't go to the States anymore. I used to go to the States every year. To Florida. Toronto's like on the east. It's on the east side. So we're like a couple hours drive to New York. This is the kind of movie that you shouldn't remake because the first one was so perfect. Did you see the first Running Man with Arnold? Wouldn't be surprised if this movie was shot in Toronto. Let's see if it was shot here. Oh, it was shot in Scotland and England and Bulgaria. Yeah, I think it was. They used the actual castle that the Vlad the Impaler was from. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I watched a whole documentary about Vlad the Impaler, and it's really interesting. It was you probably know all about it. You're probably not familiar with the movies of Edgar Wright, but he did Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He did Shaun of the Dead. He's very cringe. He does a lot of silly jokes. Oh yeah, you're a photographer, so you would really appreciate. You saw the original Running Man. You're saying, so that's fine with you. That's what I imagine you're saying. Um, I saw Nosferatu. I saw a cam grab of it. The director, I think it's the director of that movie also did the Sorry, I'm not used to being filmed. The original, the guy who directed Nosferatu also directed the movie Witch, the Witch. So he's really good. So he's trying to get onto the show The Running Man. The main character's name is Ben Richards, like in the original. Yeah, I don't know much at all about photography or film, like cinematography. I'm a story writer myself, so I'm analyzing the story usually. But I really do appreciate when it's beautiful to look at. So I think he's training now to be the Running Man. So he's running around like on he's doing like an obstacle course, which is just great. So have you seen many of my videos, and if so, which ones did you like? Sorry if I don't remember your handle, your name there. Well, you might call it a hobby, but they say that like a job is something you do like part time, and a career is something that you do full time. But a vocation is something that you're passionate about. So maybe you'd say that photography is your or journalism is your vocation. It's just that you didn't make it. Like you don't make a living at it. See, my vocation would be writing, but I don't make any money at it. So I guess I have to call it a hobby, right? But with the state of the way the whole world is working right now, um, it wouldn't matter anyways. Like you might as well call yourself a photographer because Nobody's going to make money anymore, except unless you work for McDonald's or something, right? Yeah, now exactly. So now there's no magazines. So you might as well just start your own like website with your own photography, and there you go. And all the real magazines aren't making any money anymore, anyways. The world is changing. No, that you're right. It won't be replaced by robots. What I think is going to happen eventually is that the billionaires are going to get eliminated. People are just going to have their own photography websites, and there's going to be no more whatever the hell there is. Like, if you're a filmmaker, you're just going to put your movie on your own website, and nobody's going to sell to Netflix anymore because they're going to realize Netflix takes all their money and doesn't give them any rights. There's going to be a real rebellion against just like in the music industry, the music producer, they're the ones that aren't needed anymore. And I mean, I don't mind using like Chat GPT or AI to create images for me because I can't afford to pay somebody to like animate my stories. So I've got freedom in that regard. Just like you can't afford to necessarily pay for somebody to do whatever it is for your photography. So you can now use resources online to help with your photography. So I think it's also liberating. Oh, I've never heard about this approved cameras. I don't. I can only imagine what that means. My geek. There's a lot of snow outside here. I imagine it snows in Romania. I think of Romania and I picture snow, but that might be just stupid. Yeah, I don't know what the Chinese lenses are. I don't know anything about. I'm actually not only do I know nothing about photography or cameras, I'm just not a very observant person. Like when I walk into a room, I won't even notice that there was like a big red sign in front of me until somebody points it out. I'm just not very visually talented. I'm good with music. I've studied music a lot, but I'm really poor when it comes to visual things. So then, Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos, he shows up. He's in this movie. So the idea of this movie is like if he signs up for the Running Man, then and he wins, he gets lots of money, and if he loses, he gets killed, and that's great. But it's a little too similar to the others because this is written by Stephen King. To the other Stephen King movie that just came out, The Long Walk. It's kind of like the same story. And he's this character, the protagonist, is willingly signing up to be in this game show contest, which is less cool than the original where Arnold Schwarzenegger was forced into it. it's already pretty boring. Like, speaking from a purely visual perspective, it's not very clever, like, you know, the angles or whatever. I don't know. Seems like a fairly boring movie. I'm gonna make some coffee. Do you want any? I'll be about a minute, and I don't blame you if you leave because this is pretty boring. But I appreciate you chatting. Mangy.
Not the network building, I'm fine. But a medium dog is gonna bring you 500 in cash. Take her up time receipt, all right? 24/7, get her a real dog, whatever she needs. I'm on a running man.
Hey.
Listen, promise, I'll be back. Love you.
What's going on, Geek? What's going on, Geek? Oh, Geek.
I'm Bobby King. Yeah, I'm already here first. He's going to ice cold liquid death. The official dose of everyone.
I was actually hoping that somebody would come in here and just insult me. I like the angry people. I was hoping to have some fighting. That's okay too. So there's a third person who's here for now. So say hi. I'm watching The Running Man, and this is going to be boring as hell. I'm just really just practicing streaming online because I'm camera shy. So I'm just reading what you're writing. I've never heard of The Sorcerer. Friedkin, didn't he do Exorcist 3? Because Exorcist 3 is one of the best movies, one of my favorite, the best horror movies ever made, I believe. In my IMO. I think so. William Friedkin. So this is just some futuristic movie, The Running Man. So far it's just kind of something cool has to happen still. And we're 25 minutes in. Nothing's happened. So I'm just looking up William Friedkin. Yeah, he directed The Exorcist. He didn't do The Exorcist 3 though, so that was the one that I say is the great one. The original Running Man, see, I'm 48, so I was like 12 or 10 years old when that movie came out. The original Running Man, the guy who played the game show host was actually, in real life, the game show host of a show called Family Feud. And he was really perfect.
But some don't want to work for that privilege.
Thieves, robbers, freeloaders. And why should they when they can take it from you? Welcome to the game where we give 3 of these
Have you ever? You're in Romania. Have you ever been to the Frankenstein castle? I would imagine it would be like a tourist attraction.
With over $10 million new dollars in prizes won, the best audience in the world remains undefeated. It's the Running Man!
Are there real vampires in Romania? Do you even have bats? Hmm? This is the only cool thing about this live stream. So I don't know, man. The Ben Richards character, they presented him on stage, and he's going to be in the contest, and then they're mocking him and saying all this slander about him, and they're showing pictures of his wife and his daughter. So now he's pissed off. Oh, come on. They go, give us your famous last words, and he just goes, fuck you. Well, that's clever. In the original movie, Killian, who's the villain, says to Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ben Richards, he says, well, he doesn't say anything, but Arnold Schwarzenegger says, Killian, I'll be back. And Killian goes, only in a rerun. Oh, you're a fan of my Quentin Tarantino videos, I guess, then. That's the kind of guy where like success was his greatest failure. Like, yeah, he's always been an angry little guy. And he's a tall guy, I think, but he's always had a chip on his shoulder. He never got to be the Brad Pitt. He never got to get the girls in real life. He was probably picked on in high school, and he never got over it. He never got it out of his system. I mean, I'm angry about a lot of things too, right? Like, I'm angry that I never made it as a writer. I'm bitter about my share of things, but I was popular enough in high school that I'm not carrying around that kind of anger where, like, I'm kind of mad at the guys that are getting the girls. Okay, so yeah, in this movie, you get more money if you survive. You get money. Okay. So in the first movie, the original movie, the hunters were Buzzsaw, Sub-Zero, Dynamo, and Fireball, and it was cool. Now in this movie, are they going to be interesting or are they going to be boring? So one guy is called Chief so and so. I don't even. Is that all there is? It's just a guy named Chief so and so with his henchmen. So there's three of them. There's three running men, and one of them's a girl. So there's a running woman with the two running men. So they should have called the movie The Running People. Now, in the original movie, they get shot down a slide. But in this movie, they get shot just straight down. So that's different, I guess. Gallo? I don't even know who Gallo is. I'm not that educated when it comes to filmmakers. I grew up with Quentin Tarantino, so I know him. I liked him originally until he started with the Kill Bill crap. Pulp Fiction, when that came out, that was a big deal. I was 17. I saw that in the theater in Vancouver. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. Imagine what he's going to do next. And if only Tarantino had died after Pulp Fiction, people would have said, could you imagine what he would have done if he was alive? But instead, he stayed alive, and we saw that like he was all out of ideas. I kind of see the same thing about Nirvana, because everybody's like, oh, if Kurt Cobain had stayed alive, imagine what he would have done. And chances are he would have done nothing, right? That was the high point of his career. Okay, so he's now in the race, and he's in a taxi, and he's trying to get away. Now, in the original Running Man, they're in an entire like amusement park that's built for the Running Man game. But I guess in this movie, he's just he's unleashed in the real city, in the real world, which already diminishes the fun of the whole movie. I'm just gonna grab some coffee. Yeah, Courtney Love. Yeah, I don't blame Cobain. He was very young. I was an idiot when I was 27, and you shouldn't be getting famous when you're young. Like, I feel really sorry for that Justin Bieber. Anybody like Justin Bieber, because they're like, he's like 16 and he's got like $10 million in a Lamborghini. That would screw anybody up. Imagine what that would do to you, being 16, and you get like all this money, like a fortune, and everybody worships you. You'd go crazy, and he went crazy. And poor little Kurt Cobain, he got exactly what he didn't want, which was like to get that famous. I don't think he could. I don't think, I don't think he was ready for that. Like, we'd all like to get famous, but do you really want everybody wanting to know everything, little detail about your life? What if you decide, you want to get famous, but then once you get famous, you decide you don't like it after all? Well, it's too late now. Now that you can't close the door on that, you can't make people forget you being around. Yeah, if I got famous when I was Kurt Cobain's age, I'd be dead by now. Easy. Or like they say, like athletes, they go from like living in their car to getting like a $50 million paycheck from football. So they go from being broke to having $50 million in one day, and they're only 18 years old. So they end up blowing all of it, and they're broke by the end of their career. They're completely broke. It's what happened to Mike Tyson. But athletes go through money, like, you know, they're famous for like how much they just blow it all. They spend all that money. Yeah, probably. Yeah, like I'm kind of in the middle where I hate feminism, but I also hate MAGA. So everybody hates me. Maybe I like it that way. And then there's that annoying actor that was in that show Shameless, William H. Macy. He shows up in this movie. He's a really ugly guy. Well, I dated a girl that was a feminist once, but she was like an extreme feminist. Like she told me that she believed that women were superior to men. Like that was her part of her whole feminism was that men are inferior, women are better in every way. So there's all sorts of different types of feminism. Just like there's all sorts of different types of communism. So like when people say things like I hate communism, it's like, yeah, but which kind? There's lots of different kinds. There's lots of different kinds of capitalism. So when somebody makes a blanket statement like that, it just doesn't mean anything. It's like if you say, do you believe in God? It's like, well, which God? There's like 20 different, 20,000 different types of gods. Do I believe in an old man who lives in the clouds? No, I don't believe that there's an old man who lives in the clouds. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that there's a place called hell that's like 200 feet below me. Literally, I don't think that's true. Like if I dig a hole in the ground, I'll be in hell. I don't believe that. Sublate? I don't know that word, sublate. I don't know. I don't know what, and I don't know what feminism is. You know, in fact, yeah, I guess it's a cope to say there's different types of feminism, but I don't know. I don't have an argument because I don't really care. I don't really care what it is because I'm a man. It doesn't affect me. I say go ahead with whatever you believe. You call yourself a feminist, good for you. Um, I think if you're a woman, you should be happy and proud of being a woman. Sure. Uh, I think that women have made it so hard now, though. Like, I don't know what life is like in Romania, but in this shithole country of Canada, um, you can't go to a bar and say hi to a woman anymore. You'd be accused of, you know, harassing her or something, right? And then the girls are wondering, where did all the good guys go? Well, the good guys are afraid to talk to you because that's how you've made society. So, and Toronto is the most multicultural city in the world, and so I'm more attracted to white chicks with blonde hair, you know, supermodels. So when I get on the bus, it's everybody. It's the bus is completely filled with you know, Hindus, Muslims, Asians, and I would rather the bus be filled with hot chicks, hot white chicks. That's just because that's my type. And if I had my joke, my little joke is that if I had my way, the only women they'd let into the country would be hot Swedish supermodels. But I understand that's not realistic, so that's okay. Let me get a cigarette. Well, and it's also a paradox for women because they're into men that have money, but then they don't want to be called gold diggers. So, but yet why did you marry that ugly guy? Oh, because he was rich. Well, you know what? This movie reminds me of the Total Recall remake, which was just kind of like the same. It was just a boring remake, but it wasn't even a remake because the original was so like the original Total Recall was a classic. He goes to Mars in it, whereas this one, he's just on Earth. This Total Recall, the new one, The Running Man, it took place in an amusement park of sorts. This one, it's just in the real world, just like Total Recall. Because they didn't know what their movement was, because they're all about action, but they didn't do enough thinking beforehand, right? Their movement didn't have any substance, I guess. And I'm not sure who you're talking about. If you're talking about the feminists, then sure, it's true. And if your movement is that, we want more whatever black people in movies. Well, what exactly are you saying? Are you saying that unless every movie has a black person star in the movie, then it's not it's a racist movie? Is that what you're saying? Like, what are you saying exactly? And they don't really know what they're saying. Like during the Black Lives Matter thing, right? I wrote something on Facebook about how this whole Black Lives Matter thing is such bullshit. And why don't you come to me 6 months after this is over and tell me you're still protesting, and then I'll believe you. And then some black guy that I know, he's like, "Can I call you on the phone?" And I go, "Okay." He's like one of my Facebook friends, and I thought he was going to be mad at me, but he's like, "Thank you for saying that." He goes, "This thing is so annoying. It's so stupid." He goes, "I've had people call me and say, 'I'm not racist, am I?' Like asking him if they're racist because he's black." And I'm like, yeah, it's such a load of bullshit. Black Lives Matter, right? There was a movement, and what did it lead to? It led to nothing because it disappeared just like I thought it would in 6 months, and now nobody talks about it anymore. So Black Lives mattered for about 6 months, and then they stopped mattering again? Is that what you're saying then? Why did Black Lives Matter why did it have to stop if it was a real thing? It should have kept going. When's the last time you heard anybody say Black Lives Matter? So it just stopped? What about Me Too? And I'm not pro, like, I hate MAGA, right? I hate it. And I love Disney movies. I'm right in the middle. Like I hate both sides, and I think both sides would hate me, which is why I think I have more trouble getting like subscribers on YouTube and stuff. If I just picked one side, it would be a lot easier. Like my favorite movies to watch are like horror movies, and like the perfect movie. I don't care how bad it is, just for fun. Is a ghost like a haunting movie, and then there's all these hot chicks, hot 19-year-old chicks running away from the ghosts, blonde white chicks. And so, I'm sorry, that's what I'm gonna watch. And you can call me anything you want, but I want to watch white chicks getting haunted by a ghost. I hate to admit it, but I actually don't really hate to admit it. It's just that I know that I would get so much. But if I see a movie and it's all black chicks getting haunted by a ghost, I'm not going to watch it because I'm into hot blonde white chicks. I'm sorry. What do you mean? You'd have to explain what you mean by rejoicing over evil, bad stuff. Because I mean, Quentin Tarantino rejoices on that stuff in his movies. Horror movies rejoice. Are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about.
Depraved, demonic, deceased. What havoc will the remaining one?
Yeah, well, this movie really sucks. I think I can't tell if it sucks, but that's kind of a bad sign if you can't tell if a movie sucks. I'm not really watching it. I gotta say because chatting is more fun. It's just
So, guys, mind if I ask you a personal question?
and the main actor. I don't really like his face. To be shallow, I don't find him very attractive. I'm a straight guy, but I don't find him very attractive. Yeah, for devoid of forgiveness. I was raised Catholic, and yeah, God hates you. God hates you, but He loves you. God's gonna send you to hell, but He loves you. You're basically going to hell unless you're perfect. So you can just assume you're going to hell when you die. But He loves you though. He really loves you. But in the States, right, they got these Christians that call themselves evangelistic, and they're even more hardcore. They think that God talks to them. That's pretty scary. Did you know that something like a quarter of all Canadians believe that the sun orbits the Earth, and a third of all Americans think the sun orbits the Earth? In other words, we haven't really evolved very much from apes. Our science is very evolved, but we aren't evolved at all. This guy is no Arnold Schwarzenegger. This movie's sad. Like they're trying to remake The Running Man or reboot it, and it's taking all the good stuff out of the original and saying, okay, we'll do it without all the good stuff, just like we did with Total Recall, just like we did with Fright Night. The original Running Man is a classic. It's really good, and it even holds up now. I'd rather rewatch that right now. Oh, I think we all were. My God, she was the hottest chick in the world. The guy that made that movie, that Sharon Stone movie, I think he also did a Total Recall, didn't he? I don't think I saw Scissors. I'll look it up. Did I see it? Sharon Stone? I might have seen it actually. I saw every movie back then. I probably saw it. You probably saw The Quick and the Dead. I should watch it because it's a horror and she's a hot blonde. Like, I'm not really paying attention to this movie, but I'm wondering if it's even about anything or. Maybe I'll check it out. Is it scary? Is there like a ghost in it? Yeah, I don't know. She kind of fizzled. She did The Quick and the Dead, and then she kind of fizzled. With Leonardo DiCaprio and Gene Hackman. The Sorcerer. (1977) film? Yeah, there it is. That movie was made the year I was born. Transporting nitroglycerin across Latin American jungle. I only watch horror movies. I've got like no attention span left. I don't think anybody has an attention span left. Oh, you were born in 79. So you're the same. We're the same. Yeah. Yeah, this movie sucks. I watched a movie yesterday called Keeper by Oz Perkins. That was interesting. God.
Hey, come on out. I know you're here. Get off me!
You the one who reported me?
So you said me. I know that.
Oh, yeah?
Let me go. I'm gonna get Big Bro to take care of you.
You think your big bro can kick my ass if I just want
He's not gonna kick your ass. He's gonna save it. You need help. Man, you gotta get off these streets, man. Losing you all up in this bitch. Everyone.
I think if I was in the theater watching this movie, I would have left by now.
Hey, yo, stay here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for chatting. And happy holidays.
I'm going to run somebody to love up there. I ain't hungry. Let me pay you. Get me off the streets.
I'm in hell. This movie is horrible.
We need streamers. Sister got cancer. I know that.
Pay you 10. Really good stuff. Oh, the price of me. How fast can you run, Riches? Faster every day.
Just a shocking amount of destruction. The NCG on tactical alert and units pour in from neighboring districts. Seeking justice for their fallen brethren.
The NCG bomb squad is on scene, combing through the rubble for evidence. Preliminary reports indicate Richard set off the explosion in the basement. His body is yet to be found.
I'm good.
I think I give up on this movie. I tried.
You think the devil would rather pay reward money? Or let us emotion?
I don't like this movie.
I'm not giving you enough to get your sister from Boston. Right. I can get you out of Boston. But it won't be for one day.
Wow. This dude ain't going nowhere. Who's got to listen around him?
I'm gonna keep streaming and I'm gonna play the movie in the background. How do you screw a movie up so bad?
Yo, you seem like a smart guy. You ain't doing that. So I have to get positive about family shit. Second your sister. I like your sister. Well, it's only good. Chill out. I can get you past that blockade. I need a couple days to set it up, so I'm not here with you. You could look for 30 if you can see it. This is such a nice problem. They'll never find out. Until the full day.
Want the touch, I want just to know. So why is it that I be so damn hot?
What goes on behind the scenes of the biggest TV show of all time? Welcome to The Apostle, episode 30, Rules of the Road, aka Move and Distribute. The network has 3 types for everyone. Oh my God. Type 1, hopeless dude. Hopeless dude is cursed with a fatal misunderstanding of human nature.
So,
He usually lasts less than 48 hours.
Come and get me. Dinner served, pal.
Take out. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Type 2, negative dude. Negative dude knows he ain't got a chance in hell. He just wants to go out with a bang or two.
make life greater. Leave a fucking crater.
Don't get smoked by the end of week 1 because he bought too much ass and not enough food with his running start. A slave to his appetites, he often serves his
Hello.
Final Doom has a
How's life?
fierce will to survive, yet he never wins. The network cheats. They can find anyone, anytime, but
I'm watching The Running Man, and I hate it.
Run 13 days. And just like
So you're just watching me hating something.
but you can't catch a ghost.
so by the end of week 2, ratings usually peak.
Oh shit.
The original was just so amazing.
Becomes a victim of his own success.
This one just makes me sad because it makes me want to watch the original.
That's the game. Is that supposed to inspire me?
Oh, come on, man. Don't you get it? After that escape tonight, live, prime time, you are Final Doom. And they're gonna squeeze every last drop of ratings out of your ass. You gotta release. Until negative influence out to get something safe. Which gives us enough time to set you up for the biggest underdog win in game show history.
So where the hell's safe?
I'm working on it.
And you know what?
You sure you know what you're doing?
Let's find out. In fact, it's what we'll do right. Yeah, especially those when you have seasonal food meat.
Okay. I see you.
You have location meat. What?
I was coming there.
So how does a 5-year-old get one kid?
We go after dust.
You know how this goes. Never heard about that.
You never heard of it because the network wants to move.
The Running Man.
So they own that munitions factory.
It sucks.
You own the government, so what about a combined safety rep, bro?
The guy just said that his son has lung cancer. We're an hour in, halfway through the movie. That's the only thing that I've noticed so far.
Nothing's else.
Oh, I miss the original Running Man so much. Makes me cry.
Talking to people in the co-ops. The ones who can't get a job, squatter tribes. the kids-
And this actor sucks. I've never seen him before, but I don't like him.
There's something you all need to know. The network is giving our kids cancer and they are covering it up.
Oh, okay. So the Running Man TV show is giving kids cancer. That's cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, last night, 7 men and 1 woman gave their lives to protect ours. Their love for their country only matched by the love for their children. Someone chose to end the lives of these 8 heroes, and that someone was Ben Richards.
I mean, how bad is this movie? I want to see what kind of rating it got. Is it as bad as I think it is?
For all you watching, not the execs, not the technicals. If you live in a tower uptown, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to people in co-ops.
It's got a 6 out of 10 rating.
The ones who can't get a job. The kids getting shot for looking at
It's done by the guy that did Shaun of the Dead and Scott Pilgrim.
smoking those goods.
So he's usually at least kind of entertaining.
I was laughing at their kids.
But this is not.
How it felt when daddy did it to someone else.
I didn't say that. Okay, I made a video about the network giving kids cancer. It's all fake. So you gotta get him out of here. Tonight, right now.
Bring them along! What's the world are we living in? Running back. After Pilgrim Richard Benson was personally killed for the war for Denver. Now, what is he? Now, you got it. Confirmed record report that he was
Move, move.
It's getting crazy.
Games are out tonight.
Here we gotta roll. You ready? Here we go.
Okay. Keep your eyes open. Those biker boys from the valley come from New York.
Got it.
I know. Stay cool. Don't stop to the right.
You're still on them.
I know.
If anybody watching has seen this movie, let me know if you thought it was anything, because I'm seeing nothing. I might as well be watching a blank screen. And the guy, the main character, the Running Man, he hasn't done anything so far in the whole movie. Like, he hasn't shot anybody. He hasn't even ran. He's not even running. I wonder, it'd be kind of funny if he never runs in the entire movie. Called The Running Man. Geek.
My friend found me the data for a transport to a shelf. You can trust him with
Mhm.
your life. Don't mention hot dogs, man. Say hot dogs? They can actually slow train a man. Less people and mistakes, but keep your head down and don't trust anyone.
You really think this will work?
Look, we know they're tracking on you. Appreciate the rest of your self tapes. My man heads south, drops them on the way while you're safe on the ground. We won't know what hit him. Oh, yes, you got. Just in case.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't. I'm just testing out my streaming abilities.
Why you help
I'm
it?
trying to get comfortable being on camera.
We don't got each other's back. This game's over before they begin.
And that's about it.
What's up, America? I was about to tell you the network fakes these self-tapes, but if I did, they'd just fake this one too. So, I'm just gonna read you something instead. Dear Diary, I woke up with the blahs today. My regular gig of killing Gorilla Goon was feeling too routine. Time for a new day.
And this is practically a different movie than the original Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Could be funny. And I do I'm looking for a house. I know. You should have it. But tonight, I'm really well.
Mhm.
Marguerite. She. You know, she was up this morning.
Mr. Richards thinks he's funny, but we'll see him in the last lap when Lacombe catches him lacking. Now, let's see if Miss Laughlin has gone through the last of her running life.
We're still here, you cheaters! Damn, Richard, that's a tough act to follow, but... Charlie McGuffin! Yeah!
Go off, Mira.
Oh my God! Look out!
Who's next? Definitely hurt. Laughlin, get real. Sheep boy's going down. No way. I got 10 claims since Ben Richards dies next. Oh, come on. He's pissed the network off all the way. That's why he's gonna win. The guy's got moxie. He's one of us. Taking on the boys in black, giving the world a finger. He's a bottle runner. That's a backhand straight. What do you think, Reverend? You see this Richards guy?
No. What the fuck, dude? What's wrong with you? Me again? But here's the real deal. I'm not out here trying to fight the cops. I'm not out here to have fun. I'm here to win.
Yeah, I'm out here to make a shitty. It's like, I'm not out here to have fun. No, you're not. I noticed. You're out here to bore the shit out of me.
That's that guy name. That's
Hey, Charlie. Can I ask you something?
of course, my son. So, brothers and sisters. My father said he was in hell every single day. Thanks, Bob. Have a good night.
You think you're the guy who stops me from seeing my daughter again?
Okay, he's running. So, Running Man, he's running finally. Only an hour into the movie. Well, that's good.
This is a message for my fellow citizens. And let me make this clear. Choose it. If I die on this ship, I died for the two things I did. My wife and my kid. Everything else and everyone else can fuck off.
We all know what that sound is. We're giving Miss Laughlin a run for her money.
She rolled the dice on a very public appearance at the Holy Grail Casino. But the gamble thought hundreds would be there.
Well, chime in if anybody's seen The Running Man and if you thought anything about this. Because chances are watching me, just watching it and saying nothing is better than watching this movie.
Not so fast, Miss Laughlin. No blaze of bullet for you. Just a shooting candle fizzling out on a lonely Nevada road.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Bobby P, you didn't get the key. No, we didn't.
But they did.
Oh, one of the running men? There's 3 running men. There's 2 running men and there's a woman. So it really should have been called The Running People. The running woman, she was killed by 2 little ginger kids. 2 little gingers killed her. The running woman. Running woman. This movie sucks. So there were 3 running men, running people, and now there's only Ben Richards left. So, well, I guess the stakes are higher. They're higher than they've ever been in this boring movie with no stakes. Oh, and then Michael Cera shows up. That annoying actor. From Scott Pilgrim.
Happy! One of these in dairy!
Not in dairy, Mom.
She thinks you're an actual human, but she's fairly tough. You got a normal voice, too. So, far as you know, normal, non-revolutionary literature. Copier from my harmless newsletter. All my friends.
What's the genius number?
Black ops scanners that ID highly fragmented strands of DNA. These things are hidden in every street map across the country, which is why you gotta get underground ASAP. And if you want to ask,
What is it?
my dad was a cop. It's a cop. We had a protest when we never privatized local police. Believed officers should be accountable to the towns that pay them, not the government. Sure as hell not signed back in court. So he bought the cart, busted his ass. We never missed one. Ever known of the hot dog everywhere. Those friends who signed on with the NCP didn't appreciate his choices. We let them know every chance we got. We made damn sure we were safe in this house. And every time we took that cart out, well, you see what it did to my mom. This is what they did to my dad. Brian, of course, never solved the case. You can't kill an idea. That was their worst nightmare. A free man with a conscience. And everything they destroyed in him lives on in me. Nuclear blast. It never burns out.
I'm good.
Any run, you can't ever run free. You cannot hide.
Yes.
That's what I should. Before he was killed, Dad refurbed his Cold War shelter he found in a nearby forest. I have a detailed map for how to get there. It's about done for 3 years.
Why are two people watching me? This should be the most boring thing in the history of
Or
YouTube.
Maybe just one.
hardcore. Check this out.
Nothing cool's happened in this movie. You need to have something interesting happen in a movie. Too many filmmakers don't understand that.
It's a special issue on the network's most heinous crimes.
What does that have to do with me?
A bomb's chemicals hold great power. But without an initiator to make it go boom, it's harmless. You line issue 300. You think you just might win. And if you can survive the people have had it. This country's ready to blow. And you're the initiator.
I'm not the initiator. I'm a guy trying to get back to his family.
It's you against the world either way, brother. Why not be both? Well, I'll fix the bathroom across the hall is haunted. That's all you. The night in the hallway is off, you sleep.
Hey. I appreciate what you're doing. But if they find out you helped me, those same girls that got your dad. I'm done for it.
All right, well, I hate this movie. I quit. The Running Man didn't run. He didn't crawl. He didn't even just stand there. He kind of just never showed up. Okay, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure why you did, but okay, thank you.